Alright, so like I said, I was going to take every gun of mine and make a separate video on them when I got a chance, so nobody's here today. I was able to bring one in. Like I said, I have a bag like this for most of my AK or AR type rifles. Anything that's a little too small for my Remington 700s. It's not a good bag for things like that, but anything with an adjustable stock, it seems to work real well. Also, it's really nice, I snapped this on the bottom. This is it's made by Voodoo Tactical, I think this one was, and it is a scabbard, shotgun scabbard for my Remington 870 Tactical Desert Recon, and it works good. I can just take it and stick it on the bottom. And I got the little snaps on this case. Snap it right in. And now I'm carrying the shotgun in the scabbard, which makes for pretty awesomeness. This case is a little different than my last green one, and if you notice, I took some of these, I switched them all up. No big deal. I don't hold much in this particular one. This one is different by the fact that it's a two rifle bag. So it'll hold one rifle right there, and it's got the straps for that, which is really nice. Then you got your thick, it's not too thick, you know, probably 1/4 of an inch, some kind of foam lined with the nylon cover, blocking it. And then you got your other rifle. Now this is the rifle that I was going to do the video on today. This is one of my AK type rifles. I had a Arsenal SLR 107, the synthetic, everything was synthetic black. I did sell that within the last couple months, which I'm kind of bummed about, but I did replace it with a Bulgarian AK-74. But this one is my AK-47, and this is the good old Century Arms Wasser 1063. Now, you know, you go online, you hear a lot of bad things about the Wasser 1063, but I have no complaints. Like I said, I had the SLR 107, which was the Arsenal made one, and to be honest with you, the reason I sold the Arsenal was because it held its value. I got a little bit more money out of it than I would of this, but as far as shooting wise and you know, just reliability of the rifle, there was no difference at all. I actually like this one better. Now the fit and finish of the the Arsenal AK was definitely nicer. There's no doubt about it. When I got this, the stocks were dry. They were all scratchy and rough. Had a horrible color blonde to it, and you know, as far as the receiver and everything, it was nice. It wasn't finished as nice as the Arsenal, but it was nice. There wasn't, you know, any dings in it, or you know, all the rivets were seated nicely. Everything was seated nicely. It seems to be head spaced right. Nothing's too tight. Everything's just in good working order on this one, and that's why I felt happy keeping this one. You know, I did finish the stocks, and I like it. You know, I think I got a little bit more personal time with this since I did, you know, finish the stocks on it and everything. So now it's nice. Now it's a nice gun. You know, it doesn't say you know, Arsenal Arms on it. It doesn't have the dimples, but I tell you what, I don't care. Maybe you do, but it doesn't matter to me, because this is one of the most awesome guns I've ever owned, and I love it. I still love it. I don't care how many bad things I've heard about it. It's an awesome gun. That's for me, you know, and I think people that have this firearm that didn't get the canted sights or the mag wobble or whatever the problems were, I think they probably feel the same way about this gun. It's you know, it's gonna fire. You know, if I pull the trigger, if there's you know, rounds in the magazine, I know if I pull the trigger, it's gonna fire. So that's a good thing. Plus, I'm not too you know, worried about it like I am with my AR. You know, I'm a little scared to lean them up against the wall or throw it in the grass or something like that. You know, I take care of it. I keep it wiped off and dusted. Now this one, I don't have to do that. Even though I like it, I changed the grip on it. I think this was a ergo or a Hogue AK grip. I don't. It's not my preference. I don't necessarily like this. I've seen some that I liked better, but I didn't spend a lot of time other than the the foregrips and the stock doing anything other than the way the rifle came. So I did change this, and I did clean up the wood on it, the furniture, and make it pretty for me, and I like it. And I do like this nice soft grip with the, it's a little bigger, it's got the finger grooves in it, but like I said, I've seen some I like, but this isn't a rifle I'm just like going to town spending a bunch of money on aftermarket parts. I don't have to do that. This is the way I want it. It's more traditional, and hence except for the pistol grip, it's pretty traditional styling, and it's the way I want it. It performs fine. I don't feel the need to put optics on it. I do well with it to 200, 300 yards with the sights the way it came, and I like it. It's an awesome gun. And so this, I would say, to be honest with you, until I got the 74, the Bulgarian AK-74, which is the black. It's all black. My SLR was also all black, synthetic. So until I got the Bulgarian, I would say this was definitely my favorite rifle. So between the two, they're my favorite. I mean, I kid you not. If I was going to town, going to war, I would grab this before I grabbed anything else, and the shotgun. I would. Handgun, shotgun, and this. No ARs, no $1,500 ARs and magazines. I wouldn't do it. It would be this, and it probably wouldn't even be the 74. Just because I haven't had as much, I'd probably put a couple hundred rounds through the AK-74, the M545, and I like it. It reminds me of the AR a little bit, and the the way the round is and firing and everything, recoil. But I'd go for this. I'd definitely grab this, and I know I've spent enough time with this that I don't think I really have to worry about it. Rapid fire, for prolonged periods. I would, definitely say that I think I'd be confident with this. The only problems that I have had with it, and this is after thousands of rounds through it, is the right here, the magazine latch. The pin that holds it, I guess it kind of got wallowed out on one side or narrowed, so it was slipping through. It was starting to push through, which disturbed me because I've not had any problems with this. So something as small as that just pushing in a little bit. It didn't even push in enough to where it made the latch unable to function. It just pushed in a little more than I would like it. And I mean, that's a silly thing to complain about, considering I've never had any problems with this at all. I don't even think I've had any failure to feed or failure to fire, other than no, I did none with this. I've had none with this. I was going to say maybe bump firing it. I've had a couple. I think if any kind of problems I've had with AKs in the past would have been an ammo related issue. I fully believe. I've been lucky with the AKs I've had. They're all really good, but this is my Wasser 1063. I love it. I got one polymer, I don't know if this is Tapco. Yes, sir, it is a Tapco mag. I have one of those. And with this one I have three, so I have 4 mags for this AK. I usually keep 3 of them loaded up in my safe when I kept my safe and stuff inside my house, but I don't now, and I don't have anything in my house, so I don't really see the need to have some loaded mags, since I'm not going to be able to grab it in case I need it for defensive purposes. So I just have 2 of them. They're loaded, and this is like I said, I think this is my favorite gun. Some people might scoff and disagree, and I've had the Arsenal, so I know the difference to compare. I can compare it. I've owned them, and I've shot them, and so I can compare it. Yeah, the fit and finish is definitely better, like I said, on the Arsenal made, and it's a hell of a nice gun. They put together, it's tight, but I've had no problems with this. I love this thing, so this has been just as good for me, besides the fact that it looked like crap. The stock and everything looked like crap when I got it, but it's holding up pretty good. All the rivets are seated nicely. I have no problems with it, and I just wanted to share that. I don't know what to tell you if you're looking. These are good price, In some places I've seen them for $500 up to $600. Some places I've seen them for a little over $300, $400, mid-4. I don't know what to tell you as far as getting them, because I have nothing bad to say about it. So I would say, shit, man, if you want an AK-47 and you don't want to spend $1,000, buy a Wasser 1063. Now I guess you got to check it out and make sure you got the sights aren't canted. Make sure just look around, look at the rivets, look at everything going through it. Make sure everything you got to really inspect it, and you can't really inspect a gun at the gun store because there's a lot of things you just don't notice. But try to look at it, open it up. Don't be scared to open it up. If the shopkeeper looks at you like you're crazy, just be like, look, before I drop any amount of money, I'm gonna make sure that I know what I got going on. So excuse me, but if you want me to buy this gun, you let me look at it. So just check them over, and I tell you what, I've never been unhappy with it, and I'm pretty sure if you're looking for a cheap AK, this is a way to go. So anyways, I appreciate your time, and thanks again for another Meeble Deeble.